Hello and welcome to One North Maine, BCA's magazine show, where we highlight people, places, and events that make our city great. Today, one of the biggest events in this city on an annual basis, the Champions Fighting Cancer Walk. It is a fantastic time. It's humbling, it's motivational, and it's powerful. Join us as we at Brockton Community Access cover the Champions Fighting Cancer Walk. Hi there, what's your name?
Cassidy LeBate.
And Cassidy, you brought a friend with you today.
Yes, I did. Rosie is her name.
And it says Rosie helps fight cancer. Did she make the shirts or did you?
We made them together. We sure did.
It's outstanding. And you're doing the walk? You're just going to walk on your own? Yep.
We're gonna run and jog somewhat because she gets excited and just goes herself. So it'll be hard to walk with her, but we'll do what we can.
Now, there are many walks in the city in Greater Brockton. Why this one? Why did you do this one?
Just because people in my family have had cancer, and I know a lot of people, like people that I've worked with, someone's had breast cancer and stuff like that. So I think it's a great awareness, and just wanted to help out as much as I can.
We'll have fun with Rosie. Should be a good time. She looks like she's ready to go.
Yes, she is.
Amy! Hey! How you doing? Amy, you have a bigger group than last year.
Yeah, we got more, yeah.
Oh my goodness, how many people today?
I don't know, they got a glowing. That's a lady make a t-shirt. No, over there. We're here.
You made the t-shirt? Ah! You did a very nice job.
Yeah, in the back, see that?
I wear pink for my family and friends. Beautiful shirt. Amy, we are all fired up. Tell the crowd how excited you are.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Hi, Jay. My name is Fred Nicoli. I chair the Foundation Board of Governors, who's they're behind all of this. And I just want to take a minute to thank all of the people that showed up here today, in spite of the cold weather and potential rain on the way to the hospital. It's a great event and a very worthwhile cause. And I just want to thank everybody for showing up. Great time.
I wonder who this could be. All right, give me a hint, but you have to use a different voice.
Hi Jay, how are you?
Oh, it's Nancy Coward-Lee. What's going on? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
I'm doing
What are you up to today?
Go get this walking done and over with. We gotta fight this cure for everybody.
What are you with the team?
My sisters.
Is that your team name?
I don't know what they gave us. I don't know.
So we're walking with Restoration Community Church in Brockton. This is Pastor Cynthia, Pastor Rob, and some of our kids. And we're just excited. We're walking for everyone and supporting cancer research and just excited.
Have you done this before? Have you done this in years past?
I'm a survivor. She's a survivor. We've got members at the church that are survivors. So yeah, my sister's a survivor. My dad.
We did it last year. We actually walked for Signature House Cancer Walk last year and loved it. So our church is right down the street from the hospital, so it's easy for us to walk this early in the morning and then be able to still go down and give God praise and serve Him in church on Sunday. And that's what we're getting ready to do, walk and get ready to go give God some praise.
We are here with Team ED, and they all want to be on camera. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk over here, and we're here with Jen. Jen, you've been doing this for a few years now, Team ED.
Team ED has been doing it for 5 years, yes.
And what do? You raise money?
We raise money, yeah, and walk together.
Is this something that's been going on for 10 years, 5 years?
The total years, I'm not sure what the total amount is, but Team ED's had a team together for 5 years our friend Karen was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, so we do it in honor of her. And then everyone else that all of our lives have been touched by cancer, people either who have been diagnosed, are in recovery, or have passed. So that's why there's multiple ribbons being produced and honored today.
And you all work at Signature Hospital?
We do, yeah. And then we have some surrogate family members that come over and help out and walk with us as well.
Great. How many people do you expecting today?
Do we have like 25 plus? Plus, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Are you fired up?
I am.
You look fired up.
I have my cup of coffee, so that fires me up even more.
How much sugar in there?
A lot. It's already sweet, and then I get extra.
Nice. All right, Team ED, fantastic. They do this every year. They work for the hospital, and they give back to support those going through some trying times. We're here with Jeff Miller. Jeff, another great day for Signature Healthcare and the Greater Brockton community.
Yeah, Jay, the walk's really a highlight of the year for us. We get so many people from the community to come together and remember those in their families, their friends that have battled cancer. Some are still here fighting, some have gone, but it's a great day. And this walk, to me, it's called the Cancer Walk, right? But it's not really about cancer. It's about people. It's about people who have fought a bad disease and are fighting a bad disease, and it's about their families who just want to hold on to the memories, and so it's a great day for us.
Well, we're having a great walk so far. We're following Team ED, which is setting a furious pace. And we have approached, we're at West Street. We're going to be taking a right on the West Elm, which is under construction. Good news is they repair that fine street. We'll work our way around the downtown area through the beautiful city of Brockton. So, let's continue the venture. Let's go. We've traveled 20 feet, and I'm going to grab a water. How you folks doing today? You doing all right?
Oh, beautiful. We're doing fine. Great day.
Oh, it's a beauty out here. It's a beauty out here. How many walkers have come by so far?
I don't know. I have no clue. I haven't counted. I'd say at least 100, 150.
Outstanding, outstanding. And you do this, you volunteer your time? Okay, excellent, excellent. And what do you enjoy about doing the water station? What do you enjoy most?
Oh, just the smiles from everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's a great crowd, really great crowd. Good crowd, yeah.
You have a fine technique. Yeah, we're gonna zone in.
It's all about the pressure right here. And
look at that flow of water. I've never seen it done like that. Congratulations.
First time I've seen it too, so we're both.
Oh, that's what works. Hello, how you doing today? Good, thank you. Better now with some water. We are at a great corner. We are at the YMCA, which is just over here. And then we have the Mary Cruz Kennedy Senior Center, also known as the Council on Aging. And come back here, young lady, come back here. You're here.
Yes, I am doing the Cancer Walk for Signature Healthcare once again. This is about my 15th year, and I am so excited.
You set a furious pace. I remember you from years past, and I tried to keep up with you one year, and there's just no chance.
No, I'm getting better and better each and every year.
Work it. Nice. Team Felicia every year steps it up. Dude, you are getting some serious workout today, are you not? How we doing? We doing all right? Okay. As Team Felicia passes and they descend on Signature Hospital, we've taken a little stop. We're at East Middle School right now. As you can see behind me, the crowd of people walking just continues to grow. It's incredible. It is, I'm telling you, I'm motivated. I'm very inspired by this group of people that have made a commitment to raise money for a great cause. So we're going to descend at Signature Hospital. We're going to get the people walking in, get some great interviews as well. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. Let's keep trucking.
Broadway, everybody happy and gay. When I smile, baby, on along Broadway. Sweetheart and rose on the way to me. And just graduating Sunday, there's clothes on down Broadway. I look down when I walk along the main street. Anywhere I look at, but I always Main Street, yes, the Main Street. Broadway, take a little time out for me. Where's your all along Broadway.
So, Doctor, we're here with Dr. Frater, the new chief, well, relatively new chief of oncology and hematology at Signature Healthcare. Welcome to Brockton, sir.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here. I've been here a month and looking forward to working with everybody.
So, how exciting is it to come into to a hospital where there's so many good things happening?
It's very exciting here. We have a lot of outstanding physicians here. My colleague, Dr. Lane, Chief of Radiation Oncology, many surgeons, other specialists. To be a part of this and helping put together a multidisciplinary cancer program is very exciting. These days, cancer care for most patients is what we call multidisciplinary. It requires a lot of different specialists besides a medical oncologist, which is what my colleagues and I are here. We have radiation oncologists such as Dr. Lane, surgeons, gastroenterologists, other personnel, social workers, pastoral care, nutritionists. So every patient gets their own personalized cancer care team to help attack their cancer here. So it's quite a choreographed process to specifically attack a given cancer.
All right, we got a winner.
I'm Cheryl Brown. I'm a patient at Signature Healthcare that was treated for lymphoma. I was feeling weak and tired. The doctor came in and he said, I want to take a biopsy just to make sure it's nothing else, but we think it's a bleeding ulcer. And he said not to worry about it because it's probably just an ulcer. They just have to rule that out. Then about 2 weeks later, I received a call from Dr. Texera, and he said it was a lymphoma. I was shocked. I was floored, and I just hung up the phone and I ran to my husband and I started crying because I didn't know, I couldn't even believe it. The next step was going to the oncologist. Oncologist is Dr. Norman, and he told us it wasn't a serious cancer. It's called a Malt lymphoma, and it's very rare, but it's also very, very curable. I did think of going to Boston. My primary care doctor is Dr. Pettinato, and I talked to him about it. and he assured me that Dr. Lane is one of the best radiation doctors he knows. And he says you get just as good or better treatment than in Boston. They have a great team at Signature Healthcare. They're caring. They go out of their way to help you. They make sure you're comfortable, and they have the knowledge and the expertise to back it up.
Most, if not all of you, are directly affected by cancer. Either you've been diagnosed with it, or you know you have a loved one or a friend that has been diagnosed. I was diagnosed with cancer in October of 2015, and it's been an interesting experience. It's been humbling, it's been frustrating, it's also been in some ways liberating and inspiring. And what I want to share with you today is that I personally have had it pretty good. I've had a couple of surgeries. My first one was in November 2015. I had visited the dermatologist, and the dermatologist had determined that there was a melanoma cancer on my back, and that it was deep enough where they had to remove it. I met with a team, a wonderful team over at Mass General Hospital, where they sat down with me and determined surgery was in place. As you see, my back, there was a large incision, limited mobility, but again, you know, they were able to remove all the cancer from that area. However, before the surgery, they had determined that there was a potential that it spread to my lymph nodes during a test that I had prior to surgery that day, November 24th. So after the surgery, the healing process began, and the team of doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, everybody involved said that we had to go in, or they had to go in and remove the lymph nodes by my armpits. That surgery was at the end of December, about 1 month after the first surgery. It was painful, but what they were able to do, the great news was they were able to diagnose the lymph nodes, determine that the cancer had just remained to that area, to my left and my right, and so it was great news. After that, they gave me a couple of weeks to heal. They had put drains in, and probably one of the most uncomfortable parts of this whole process has been the drains. The drains were put in place where inside my body, and the liquid that was floating around in my body, they wanted to get cleaned out. So the drainage system was set up, and I had drains in for 6 weeks. That was again, it was a little bit painful at periods, but again, I knew I was healing, so it was good news. I had, again, another week to 2 weeks where I was able to heal, and then I went into an intense 5-day treatment using interferon. It's not chemotherapy, so again, I feel very fortunate because I wasn't going through chemotherapy, but it was every day. And interferon is a type of drug. Right here, for example, this is actually, I'm show you this in a minute, but this right here comes with the liquid that I am using right now, which is so there are instructions, as you can see, explanations on what the treatment that I'm doing currently, how it works, and how it's to be administered. So quite lengthy. Fortunately, the doctors and the nurses have explained it thoroughly, but the IV treatment was 5 days a week, 1.5 hours, where the first hour or so was a saline type of solution that was pumped into my body to keep me hydrated, and then the last 20 to 25 minutes was the interferon. Now interferon, the way it was explained to me, is interferon is it's in our body, so when we get flu or flu-like symptoms, this interferon is released and combats the virus, and that's what makes us sick. So for them to inject that into my body, it was pretty intense for me. But again, you know, relatively speaking, it wasn't that bad. I had some good days and bad days, but again, the doctors and nurses were just absolutely fantastic. So after 1 month of that, I am now doing self-injections, and I've been doing that for about a month or so, and it's a pretty simple process. I want to show you what I do on a daily, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I inject this, what they call interferon intron A, into your body. So it's a liquid, and it's a powder. This is the powder. This is the actual intron, and this is the liquid that is mixed with the powder and then injected into my body. So what I do beforehand is I drink quite a bit of water. I pop some Tylenol, which is the process that we did when I had when I was going through the IV treatments as well. Unfortunately, the first day that I did the self-injections, I didn't drink water and I didn't take Tylenol, and I was wrapped up in multiple blankets. I was pouring sweat, and I felt like I was freezing to death. So you have to hydrate, and important to get that Tylenol. So this is a simple process. It's almost second nature now, so I can talk to you while I do this. I just take the alcohol prep pad and I wipe this clean. After I'm done with this whole process, I make sure to deposit this in I have a bioplastic bottle that you can bring to your, the local, you can bring to the police department for drop off or other locations at designated times. So I just wipe these clean, and that part is done. So yeah, I do this, and my reaction's different. I guess the whole point of doing this and going in front of the camera and sharing this is I'm hoping that somebody that is watching today that had thought about getting a mole on their body checked out or wasn't feeling quite right or felt a lump, anybody out there watching that sees this, I was fortunate enough to do this at a point where they caught it. So I am considered a stage 3 high risk. The chances of the cure rate, doing this treatment for the next 10 odd months, the cure rate only increases slightly. So the cure rate for my type of melanoma is 30% without the treatment, up to as high as 38% with the treatment. And what I mean by cure rate is that it will never come back. So there is the likelihood, better than a 50% chance, that this melanoma will come back. So I've been meeting regularly with dermatologists. I have appointments coming up on a regular basis. I've been meeting with the people over at Mass General almost weekly, or have been in conversation with them almost weekly. However, I do want to make sure that you understand there was this mole on my back. I could have been treated earlier, and somebody brought it to my attention, and I didn't immediately make an appointment. Now, Did it affect anything? Did it make the situation worse? I don't know, and the doctors don't know. But if I had immediately acted on that, things might be a little bit different. And so, again, you know, make sure you do your checkups and make sure that you're staying on top of things health related. All right, so what we have is we have this 1 ounce, so basically this is water, and this is then discarded. And then this needle goes into this vial, which when you don't have your glasses could be a problem. There we go. And then this is the, it's called Intron A. And so we inject this into the powder. And again, this has to be disposed of in the biohazard plastic box that I have, and you just shake it up. And then we go on to the next phase. So during this process, there were points where I wasn't myself, and I had to share that with the doctors and the nurses and explain to them that I was not doing well, mentally or physically. This stuff can make you very tired. It makes me very tired. People react differently. So what they originally, I had 1 milliliter that I was injecting for the first month, 1 odd month, and then I met with doctors and nurses, and they wanted me to scale back because I wasn't right. I wasn't myself. A roller coaster. I was happy 1 minute, sad the next, upset. Little things that never bothered me. So it was kind of a back and forth. So they scaled this back to 0.67. They scaled back my dosage because they just didn't think I could function at a high level, remaining on 1 milliliter. And again, I wasn't feeling good. So we were at 0.67, as you can see right there. So what I do now is I have this positioned. I went out of order a little bit. I pull up the shirt, and you find a sweet spot somewhere in the abdomen area. I've lost since starting this treatment, starting the IV treatment back in February of 2016. I've dropped 20 pounds. You have loss of appetite. You have, yeah, I mean, it's more eating just to, truly eating just to live. Appetite kind of goes. Things smell differently. Things, pull the shirt up. And at an angle, up a little bit there. You inject it in. And there you go. I just hope that there's somebody out there that's watching this, and if this precipitates somebody to, you know, go visit their doctor, make an appointment with the dermatologist, whatever you need to do. If you're not feeling right, you feel something that's not right, you see something that's not right, it's always good to check it out. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to kick it back to the champions fighting cancer walk. Well, there you have it, Brockton. The Champions Fighting Cancer Walk 2016 version. Outstanding. We had a great time. We're inspired. We're motivated. Everybody is impacted by this disease. Do what you can to help those in need. For everyone at 1 North Main, I'm Jay Miller, and we'll see you around town.